is a wine masterclass coming up in Niagara, and Marcel Morgenstern from Bella Terra Vineyards is here with more. And this is a huge coup for you because it's going to be held at your winery, but you're going to have winemakers in from across the country.
Yeah, so it's organized, actually it's hosted at Bella Terra Vineyards, but really it's put on by Carl's Wine Club.
Yes.
Friends out in British Columbia that have over the last few years amassed this huge wine club of over 10,000 members across the country. And Carl and his wife Mira, they've tasted over the last few years, starting early days in the pandemic, over 1,000 Canadian wines every single year. And rated them, bring them to their customers, and really make the connection from literally East Coast all the way to the West Coast. And we have now thought that we're going to put something together in person and invite some of these winemakers in. Yeah.
Okay, this is a ticketed event.
Yes.
Okay, and tickets still available for this?
Yeah, there is some tickets available, but it's on August 18th from 6 till 9. But usually with that many wine people in a room, it might last a little bit longer.
Might last a little bit longer. Okay, so you talked about the East Coast. Let's start out within the East Coast then, and this is a wine, Tidal Bay.
Yeah, so we're going to be just about a dozen wines at this tasting. I brought a little selection. Tidal Bay is the most famous wine category in Nova Scotia, in the Annapolis Valley, and Domaine de Grand Pré was really the forefather and the starter of it all to create these great blends that go well with oysters when you're out there. But then we're jumping actually right to the west, Lake Okanagan.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard the Silva Winery. Family came over from Portugal in the 1950s, and they have been farming the land there since then. And it's one of the very few specific Chenin Blanc producers in Canada. Can't find the wines here in Ontario.
Well, and that's something
tasting.
that makes this masterclass so special, is because you can't, because of provincial laws, like we can't easily get wines from other provinces.
It would be easier to put together a tasting of small Italian or French wineries here in Ontario than it is to do this.
Yes.
There's more challenges.
So that's the political dig in there.
That's
go
why
to
we
the
have
fun
wine.
stuff. Yes.
So we have a really unique story. Jeff Hundertmark was a winemaker here in Niagara for a long time with Mary Nissen.
Yes.
And with Stony Ridge at the time, and made the wines for the Tragically Hip. 5 years ago, went out to Kelowna and is now making wines at Mount Boucherie, these really big reds, so really happy to bring some of that back to Niagara and have his wines at the tasting. In that realm of big reds, we have Painted Rock, which is, of course, a very famous winery and always rated one of the best reds in Canada internationally as well. And a very small winery, a newer winery, Black Market, really cool on Sky Lake, and they're making really small batch wines. And Rob Hammersley, the winemaker and owner, is going to be there as well, talking about these wines.
And we can't open these wines because they're actually going to be part of the masterclass.
Sorry.
I still want to try some of these, but Marcel says no.
Well,
so, but we can try this one.
Our contribution, and so this is really, it's about terroir, it's about where these wines are coming from and putting the best forward. So this is not a competition tasting.
No,
this is highlighting the diversity. Yes, and so for us, in our area, it's Cabernet Franc, in the 4 Mile Creek sub-appellation. That's the wine that we're putting in to represent what we do best. So.
Okay. Cheers to you.
Thank you.
Try this
Hope
one.
to see everyone there.
And again, so that people know, it is coming up August 18th. You do have to buy tickets.
Yes.
They're about $200.
Yes,
a little
just
bit less
under.
than that. Yes.
Yeah, it'll be worth your while.
The things that you're going to learn, yes, from this wine masterclass from Carl's Wine Club. Thanks so much. This is awesome.